so they maximize their potential and are productive, responsible citizens. We're going to dispense with the Pledge of Allegiance and move on to the resolution of support for the Ohio Adequacy and Equity of School Funding Voucher Joinder. This was in everyone's Friday information. Do I need to read this, Mrs. Ferraro?
If you would like to dispense with that, Mrs. Bloom, you can.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to dispense with the reading of it, and I move that we support that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Mrs. Ferraro, will you please call the roll?
Mrs. Bloom?
Yes.
Mrs. Woody?
Yes.
Dr. Espelita? Dr. Espelita?
Can't hear you, Jerry.
We'll come back to Dr. Espelita. Mr. Walker?
Hello?
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Poulos?
Yes.
And Dr. Espelita, are you back online?
One other solution, maybe type your answer into the chat so we have record of that. Oh, there. I see it.
Okay, Dr. Espelita answered with a yes.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Moving on to the next item on our agenda, it's the treasurer's agenda. Do you have any report you want to give first, Mrs. Ferraro, or you want me to just go ahead with the agenda?
You can go ahead and go with the agenda. All the items on there are currently, I would just reread what's on the agenda. So.
Okay, got it. Tonight we're asked to approve fiscal year 2020 amended appropriations. We're asked to approve fiscal year 2020 amendment to estimated resources. We're asked to approve fiscal year 2021 temporary appropriations. We're asked to approve estimated resources for fiscal year 2021. We're asked to approve the advances of funds from the general fund to the following. Fund 507 ESSER in the amount of $258,919. Fund 516 Title 6B in the amount of $92,838. Fund 587 Preschool in the amount of $5,910. And Fund 599 Miscellaneous Federal Grants in the amount of $116,389. I'm sorry, $116,389. And finally, we're asked to authorize the treasurer to reappropriate and transfer funds to various codes to eliminate any deficit figures for the year ending June 30, 2020. Does anyone require any separation? Hearing none, do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Discussion? Mrs. Ferraro, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Poulos?
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom?
Yes.
Dr. Espelita? We'll come back to Dr. Espelita. Mrs. Woody?
Yes.
Dr. Espelita?
How did he record last
He's
time?
answered yes. I don't know what happened. He recorded and then I don't know. You see it, Ann?
I have not seen that actually chat. Doctor, can you write that?
There's the paper. He's sharing it in writing. He says yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the personnel agenda. There is only section A this evening. And does anyone require separation? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Discussion? Mrs. Ferraro, will you please call the roll?
Mrs. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom?
Yes.
Mr. Poulos?
Yes.
Dr. Espelita?
Piece of paper says yes.
Thank you.
Moving on to the consent agenda. This evening, we're asked to approve Montgomery County ESC, a contract for fiscal year 2021 in the amount of $1,551,609.57. We're asked to approve the updated calendar for 2021 school year. We're asked to approve the athletic code of conduct for the 2021 school year. We're asked to approve the purchase of news ELA in the amount of $58,720 paid through the CARES grant. Does anyone require any separation? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
discussion?
Can I interject just a second here?
Yes.
The CARES grant also is also known as the ESSER grant. So just some further clarification.
Thank you. Mr. Thomas, is there a way that we have planned to get the change of the calendar out in the public for parents?
Absolutely. I already have a message tentatively ready to go out first thing in the morning on our one call that will also signify to go to my website, which will have everything updated by the morning.
Okay,
Great.
great. Any other discussion? Mrs. Ferraro, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Poulos,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom,
Yes.
Mrs. Woody,
Yes.
Dr. Espelita.
And the paper says
Yes.
yes.
Are you guys seeing that? Because I'm not seeing it.
I'm seeing him.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I see him.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all.
Okay, those are all the business items that we have to take care of this evening at our special board meeting. I just want to remind everyone that our next meeting will be July 13th at the high school, and we will be socially distanced, but in person. So I look forward to seeing you all in person at that time. And I'm sure we'll be chatting, and you'll be hearing from me and Tony, et cetera, about any plans as the governor makes his recommendations and Mr. Thomas makes his recommendations to us. So there being no other business, thank you all. We stand adjourned.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See y'all.
Bye.